They snap it. They're going for it. They flood it right. Caught Tyreek Hill. Stays in bounds. The same play that they closed the game out against New Orleans. They do it to Cleveland. And Chad Henne out of the bullpen. And deking Cleveland into thinking they were going to run the clock. And they find Tyreek Hill on the right flat. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to advance in the AFC playoffs.
Just being able to play in the second Super Bowl is definitely, man, a dream come true. You know, as a kid, you know, you dream about, you know, playing on the biggest stage at the highest level during the biggest game of the year, you know. So just to be able to play in this game, man, is amazing, man. I mean, I'm kind of nervous, you know, even though it's my second time going around, I'm kind of nervous, you know, because the whole world is going to be watching, you know. My city, my family, my friends, my kids. So I feel like this is where legacies are built right here, you know, just being able to perform on a big stage. So I'm ready. The season has been crazy, man, you know, with everything that's going on, COVID, you know, not being able to just go out and just enjoy life, you know, itself has been awkward, you know, but I mean, playing football, you know, coming straight home and just spending time with my kids, you know, playing the game, you know, spending those extra hours watching film, you know, has gotten me, you know, to the level that I want to be at. And that's, you know, scoring a lot of touchdowns, catching a lot of passes from Pat, you know, and just, you know, just having fun out there, you know. But overall, I would say, you know, waking up early, taking COVID tests, you know, wearing a mask is definitely something that, you know, a lot of us don't want to do, like during practice, because we're running full speed, we're going crazy, like we're over here, we're over there, and sometimes like it gets hard to breathe, you know, with a mask on your face, you know, after running 40 plays, you know, during practice. So, you know, one thing about the Chiefs and just the players on the Chiefs and the coaches, you know, they will find a way to make things work. And I mean, we're a brotherhood, you know, we're a family, so we're gonna stick together and we're gonna follow protocol, you know, so that's what the great teams do, you know, face adversity and then handle it, like right after. So I couldn't be on a better team, man. The whole city, the great city of Kansas City, man, just being able to just have their support, you know, is just amazing, you know, because they're also risking their lives. Like, if you're coming to the game as a Chiefs fan, you're risking your life. So just having their support is just amazing, man. So it feels amazing, you know, running out on the field and just knowing that the stadium is filled 25% capacity, and you can just hear like fans screaming like it's 70,000 in the stands, you know, when really it's 25. So like just having that fan support means a lot, you know, for me and my brothers.
Touchdowns, and Tyreek Hill, well, he racked up 269 yards and accounted for all 3 of those scores. Now these two teams set to meet once again this season in the same stadium for a rematch on the biggest stage.
Sometimes, I will say sometimes it is hard to deal with me, man, because playing this game of football is so like, I mean, you get so passionate and you get so emotional like during times like this, because like I say, this is the biggest game of your life, and like you got to play football, you got to deal with this person, you got to deal with that person. And then when you go home, you got to figure out, you know, a way, you know, to switch over to like family mode, you know, from being the football, you know, like you've been running all day, you're tired, you're like mentally exhausted. So I mean, my family's been great. My kids have been great, you know, just, you know, showing their dad that they love him, my girl, you know, making sure I'm all right, giving me massages at night, you know, giving me that space that I need to like relax my mind when I come home from practice. My mom has been great, cooking meals for me, watching the kids for me, whatever it takes, you know, to help me get to the level that I need to play at during the Super Bowl. So my family has been great. I couldn't ask for a better family setup. Everything's just going amazing right now.
It's been challenging because Tyreek been working hard ever since he got into football in high school. Of course, he was an amazing child in elementary, but when he got in high school and realized that's what he wanted out of life, he have worked out really hard, and hard work pays off because he's always in a weight room or doing some kind of workout skills He comes up with some of them by himself, and he always has been a hard-working child for what he wanted out of life. So that's what made me know he do love what he's doing.
He's like a jack of all trades. Like, even though he plays football, he's thinking about everything that in life, as far as like building his brand, building a legacy for the family, you know, going and playing sports, making sure he has time to play with his kids, even give me time and give his family time. Like,
the preparation has been crazy, because now they're making us test twice a day, you know, going up to the Super Bowl, because they know, like, I mean, we get it, it's the biggest game of the year, so like a lot of things are on the line right now. You got the older goat versus the baby goat, you know, so we need everybody to play. So they just want to make sure everybody's safe, and, you know, everybody in the building is running all over the place, because, you know, yada, 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 yada. It's going crazy, man. So it's been great, though. I just feel like if we just continue to do what we've been doing all year, you know, which is playing fast, playing hard, and having fun, and just loving the game of football, and just listening to our coaches, we'll be all right. And we do a great job of that. You know, I mean, we got a bunch of superstars on this team, a bunch of egos, a bunch of personalities on this team, but like, guys find a way to like just stick together and bond and just understand that there is only one football, and the biggest goal is just to win the game, you know? So like, I feel like everything will be good. Like, preparation, it'll be good, because we all understand what's at stake. You know, like, we don't want one guy to just mess it all up. Like, we understand that. Guys understand that in the locker room. So guys want to win. Off season for me, man, is a much more of a mental game for me, because I spend a lot of time doing yoga. I mean, obviously I run routes and stuff like that, but I try to at least get like 4 hours a day in of just working out, man, to prepare for moments like this. Because like I said, this is the biggest game at the biggest stage, and this is how you build your legacy. So that is why I go so hard in the off season, man. I like, literally, I take no days off. Like, my family can tell you. Like, they get mad at me sometimes. Like, we need to go on vacation. I'm like, look, I got to get to a goal. Like my mom always told me, like, if you don't work hard at something, then it's not really for you. Like, you don't love it. Like, you're not passionate about it. And this is a sport I've been playing ever since I was 7 years old, and I'm very passionate about it. And this is the first sport I ever fell in love with. So I want to be the best, so that's why I go so hard during the off season, and that's why I'm gonna use every single one of my talents. So if somebody try to challenge me to a race, if my team tells me no, I'm probably gonna race that person, because I love to compete. I got an ego, I got pride, and I just love to have fun too. You know, I'm still young, so why can't I use my legs, man? Why can't I use my legs, man? So this off season, man, it's like I try to work harder than any other guy, any other receiver out there. You know, because I know every receiver is getting better at something, whether it's D-Hop working on his hands, working on his speed, whether it's MT working on his hands, working on his speed, Stephon Diggs, Julio, I don't know, all the receivers be working, man, because we all want to be at the top of the leaderboard. So here I am, I'm 5'9", I'm 190, so odds are already against me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your prototypical receiver, so I feel like I gotta work harder than those other guys. Even though I'm faster, I gotta work harder than those guys. I gotta work at hands, route running, because a lot of people think that if you're shorter, if you're not 6 foot, 6'3", you're not able to do certain things. But believe this or not, shorter guys, we do it better, man.